guys, so it is Saturday, April 21st, and we are down here at my mom's house for the weekend. My son comes and visits here on the weekends, and we come and spend the weekend with him. We get fed real well. My mom is cooking, I believe, chicken marsala tonight, and I decided let's get the camera out and let's walk around for a bit.
Stay one more night. Don't you know that my love is true? Let's make things right. I understand what you're going through. Stay.
So that's what I'm out doing today. My son is over here at this house, somewhere in this area. He's hanging out. We're having a good Saturday evening, and I'm going to be explaining a little bit more about my Patreon page, which I've talked just a little bit about on Facebook. I'm going to explain what Patreon is, that way you guys can understand a little bit more about it and you guys can check that out. So let's jump into that. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about Patreon. So this is how it works. Patreon is a site where you can go and donate money to a creator of your choice. And basically this is how it works. When you go to Patreon, it's a tier-based site. So let's say you belong to tier 1. And tier 1, let's say, is $1. And you will get things like videos of the travel. You will get videos on the equipment that we use, the cameras we shoot on, and things like that. Tier 2s is a little bit like this. Tier 2, let's say it's $3 to belong to tier 2. It'll branch off on things a little bit more like behind the scenes of the same videos that you get in tier 1, but in tier 2 you'll get behind the scenes. Maybe you get some bloopers, and then the tiers go up. You got tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, 4. When you get up in the tiers, let's say you're to tier 4, and let's say tier 4 cost $5. So with tier 5, you'll get a thing of free merchandise. It'll also feature things like a live Q&A, which will not be available on not only YouTube, but Facebook and other social media. It will only belong to people who are part of Patreon. Every tier has its own components that come along with it, and you will donate what amount of money to the tier that you want to belong to. So basically, this is how it works. This here is my Patreon page. If you go up here, www.patreon.com/ToddNeedles, it'll show you the headline of everyone's page. In the middle here, you get their story and exactly what they're trying to do, so you can kind of get a little bit of more of a background on the person and exactly what they're trying to accomplish. Over here are goals the pages have set up. Mine are for goals once we reach 100, 500, 200, things like that. Over here are the tiers. If I go all the way up, this right here is the beginning of the tier system. And I got the $1 tier with the things that it includes. I have the $3 with the stuff that includes. Basically, you can check out right here any tier that you want to belong to and the stuff that comes along with it. And once you get to the middle, these are the videos that every tier gets to enjoy. This is all free stuff from my YouTube, my vlog videos. So go ahead and check out the Patreon page. Once again, www.patreon.com/ToddNeedles. So it is Sunday the 22nd, and we got Jaden here. Say what's up to the vlog, Jaden.
What's up?
This is my son. He is 8 years old. We're stopping off at my house right now to get some things together before we take him home. Say what's up, Jaden.
What's up?
This is Jaden, and we hang out every weekend. You haven't seen too much of him on the vlog yet, but he will be in the upcoming videos, so check him out. His name was in the last one when we got back from Jenny, but he will definitely be appearing in way more vlogs coming up. So another thing you guys should definitely check out, if you have an iPhone, which is what I like to do a lot of my filming on, there's an app called Filmmaker Pro, which is very powerful. It allows you to cut and paste your projects. It allows you to reverse them, change a whole bunch of filters, and a lot of cool stuff. So you don't have to spend a whole lot of money just to get into editing. Obviously, the more in depth you go with it, the more equipment you're gonna wanna use and the better things you are gonna wanna get. But as of right now, I am solely, I work on my Dell laptop. I have the free program Shotcut, which thank you to my Uncle Joe for sending that my way. I have used that since day one and I love it. A GoPro is a must, especially if you're a travel vlogger. I have an underwater housing that goes for this. That way I can bring it underwater and give you those cool shots like you saw at Jenny Springs and the videos of the Wiki Watchy. Alright guys, so that is the end of the second short film. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a lot. Talked a little bit more about Patreon. Had a good Saturday and a Sunday evening. Me and Daphne are gonna chill out, watch a little bit of Game of Thrones, enjoy the rest of this crappy weather, which I actually enjoy, and we will check back in with the next short video.